Yo, Air. Congrats on your number one there. Howdy, Nina. Good morning. How was the gamer convention? How was the any percent NMG gamer convention? Including some fake any percent NMG gamers, such as Jess57329. USA number one. Three days of failed traveling home attempts. Wait, why? What was the difficult part? Flight issues? Was there severe weather or what? An injured flight attendant. You'd really think that that would not be a devastating problem. At least I would not think that it would be a devastating problem. Just playing this category would be pretty huge. I might start sweating a little bit. Warm peanuts? Did I say this category? I've said something like that multiple times. That's not the first time I've thought that I was playing the one category that I actually play. Even though I'm a year into this, pretty much. I think it might be over a year at this point, actually. My own upcoming gamer convention. I think there is a higher concentration of true gamers, TM, at your convention than there's going to be at GDQ. July 4th last year I played Toho. Well, that doesn't tell me whether I was done with any percent or not. But I think it's been over a year since I got the... I guess it's been over a year since I got the 112. But it hasn't been over a year since I decided I was going to do all masks. Because I remember there was a time period where I was practicing 111 strats. Throw shade at all GDQ attendees. I don't need to be instructed to do that, man. I'm out here doing that. I've been out here doing that since like early 2024 at least. Even though I utterly failed in my mission to get jacked before attending GDQ so I can fight everyone. I actually lost a lot of weight recently. So that's a huge failure, and I might get beaten up. But I'm willing to get beaten up by I'm willing to get beaten up for what I believe in. It's called character, okay? It's called having character and principles. Yeah, that seems terrible. Seems terrible. I'm only going to be there for 2 days anyway, and the first day I'm going to be in the practice room, and the second day I'm going to be in the stream room. I'm going to spend more time driving to and from GDQ than actually at GDQ. Almost. See, that's actually a great... I guess this argument has already been made by that guy who said if you want to prevent cancer, go and jump out in front of the bus or whatever. I guess this is kind of stealing that guy's rhetorical move here. But I could just say I was trying to fight cancer when I start beating up Spike Vegeta or something. Never watched a GDQ run live. What was that? Oh yeah, Pace. You were on the couch at Pace. Did you even do commentary for that? Like, were you just like sitting on the couch with no commentary? Okay. Just sitting. Just doing the good old sitting. Yeah, it seemed like you guys were just like talking to each other. It's kind of funny. Yo, Simon. Your commentating resume. Well, it seems based on my experience making a decision for who's gonna commentate, it seems that what am I trying to say here? I don't think I valued resume or experience, past work experience. I don't think I valued it that very highly in selecting my commentators. But maybe the average event runner would make their decision quite differently. In fact, my experience in life in general is that most people make their decisions quite differently than how I do. Please. I just forgot how to do that recently, and I've even been trying to practice it a little bit, but it's like when I think about how to do it, I don't know how to do it. So I'm sitting there grinding it, and like, it's not getting any better. It only gets better when I stop paying attention. Maybe it'll just fix itself at some point. I think their original document for who the commentators are and everything was made before she was added to the list. And at some point the website like auto synced with their document somehow or something, I don't know. Not a very interesting reason, I don't think. No beef. No known beef. Are we on Karoshi's couch? What, for the rap? I used to fix iPhones before they made it impossible, and I've seen every Freerun episode twice. Is that your resume? I would actually love to make hiring decisions. Or decisions about anything. Based on, you know, stupid resumes like that. Tell me two completely useless things that you have experience with. I would make really good decisions based on that, I feel. Howdy, Chris. Let's. I might cry. I don't even know if I have time anymore, dude. This is awful. Apparently I had plenty of time. I just told Thomas today, he was asking me about this setup. I just told him today, it should really never be an issue that you're like, that the setup breaks if tattle text shows up. It should really never be an issue. With practice, it's easy to get, it's easy to get consistent at it. Beating tattle. And right there, I almost did not beat tattle. Thanks, Delta. You saw some deer. I saw that. I saw the deer in the Discord. Congratulations. I don't, there probably are gonna be people shooting off fireworks on our street. This is Arkansas after all. Although I don't think Arkansas is as bad as like, I don't think it's like Alabama tier in terms of fireworks obsession. Don't think the floor is gonna be shaking though. Yo, entropy. All through the night. Honestly, that's, if you believe in Santa, like that's a genius strat. Yeah, that's how you get all the gifts. That's the infinite gift glitch. Huge error though if you believe in Santa and he turns out to not be real. Should have asked Grok if Santa is real. Isn't Colombia with an O? Nice. Isn't Colombia with an O in South America? This is the run. Poop. Yeah. It's got a subtle glow to it for sure. People often think that this shirt is my skin. This would be a very unhealthy skin color. That would be actual eczema, I think. Or at least extremely irritated skin. Thanks for the good luck, speedrun. Is it really? I think it just doesn't quite show up right. Yeah, it doesn't quite show up right because it's pretty pink. It's. Let me wear it to GDQ where you will not be. Oh, for my run. I don't know. Pink might be a little too aggressive for GDQ. Let me find. Let me find a video where I'm wearing it on YouTube, though. Yeah, it definitely looks more pink in these videos. Peep this. Not too aggressive, but just too hot. Too not hot is not hot is also a misleading word. You know, it's just too much. Too attention grabbing. I need to blend in to the background. Yeah, that is the exact same shirt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If I, Misa probably decided what she's wearing for GDQ like weeks ago. I haven't even thought about it until just now. What am I gonna wear? Maybe I should wear like a Tingle cosplay. I don't really understand the why people are so allergic to real names online. I mean there are Dragon Ball shirts and Cowboy Bebop shirts. A sausage costume. Not even capping right now. If I wore some weird costume, or if I wore like anything that I don't normally wear, it would interfere with my ability to do A slides. I'm also afraid that nerves are going to interfere with my ability to do A slides, but that's kind of a not really something I can control very well. But like, I hold the controller in a very particular way against my body, and like a sausage costume, something like that especially would be a problem, I think. The A slide shorts. Is this something we talked about before? I can't remember. It feels like we were talking about this and related to fast pants. I should bring my fast pants. But I don't know, my A slide shorts are just any of the shorts I wear regularly. When I was first starting to learn A slide, don't remember. Thanks, Don. The backup for total A slide failure. 2 hovers, transform into Zora to climb the ledge, jump past the boulder. No, I'm not bringing the pillow. I have actually been speedrunning without the pillow for the past several days in preparation for... And this may seem like copium, but that is actually why I was failing that ESS turn earlier so much at at Laundry Pool. Because I'm not used to like holding the controller like this while I'm ESSing and it feels bad. I'm used to having the pillow for support. Also emotional support. What kind of pillow? Like a pillow that my grandma had in her house. It looks like this. It's pretty big. A pretty hefty pillow. Not an anime body pillow though. Sorry. Why do you say it's impossible to have forums like the ones you grew up talking on? Forums can still exist. And do still exist. They're just not very popular. But I feel like they're good for niche things. Niche topics. Niche topics. Let's open the door, man. I mean, backups are usually a thing. Air, thank you for giving a sub to Delta. You're already winning, man. You already got first place. The war is over. Stop shooting. Really appreciate it though. 23 is number 5. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but I did. I have world record and I keep running all masks. Actually a very valid point. I think most people would say that's because I'm stupid though. I really thought that was run over. They did not do that at GDQ. Although it's not a... intrinsic core? What does that mean? It's actually not that big a deal to fail that by curving into the load zone. I can just do bank clip. I've done bank clip before. Easy strat. I was thinking about, what do you guys think about me kind of trying to channel Phil at GDQ? Phil energy. Afraid that was a slow mega. Okay. This one's okay. Intrinsically motivated. Oh, in response to the world record thing, right. I thought that was in response to my bad joke. That's why I was confused. Yeah, I'm too intrinsically motivated. Being intrinsically motivated is really good if other people like the same things you like, you know? But, can be a massive waste of time if not. Although it feels better to live that way. Isn't anything better when others like it too? No. Dark Souls. Dark Souls got so much worse when other people started liking it. This is why gatekeeping exists. I need to stop with my unemployment propaganda. I need to stop glorifying unemployment so much, or else I'm gonna lose all of my sponsors. I have to. There's a delicate balance going on here. Whoops. Think of a good luck K9. What's the female equivalent of manscaped? Well, womanscaped, it doesn't work, right? Like it doesn't you know, but you pronounce the M-A-N in woman differently than man, so it no longer even sounds like landscaped. So it doesn't. It has to be a different thing entirely, I think. Thanks, Billy. Femscape. Bikini wax. Yeah. Well, I assume it's a play on landscape. Manscaped. What else would it mean? Just putting words together randomly, I guess. They might always just be putting words together randomly. "2D RuneScape for furries." Sounds like RuneScape. Actually sounds like Maple Story is what that sounds like. Really, though? Is this the kind of stuff we're going to talk about at GDQ? Live on the Games Done Quick stream? I really got to figure out how I'm going to talk about anything that's not degenerate, man. I might just have to be silent and let my commentators carry. But I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how to shut my mouth and play the game. Have I ever done that before? Lawn mower. Yeah. Sounds great. Why do I keep doing that? Hope I have time here. Okay, this should be okay. Wait, I wasn't supposed to do that. I have to do a bomb hover now. So that I can do my GDQ practice in Woodfall. Wow, I actually picked the right frame. I've never had to do that before. Figured I'd have to do an extra bomb hover. No, dude. Oh, what? Okay. I can't tell. I think he was gonna barely make it, but it's just so bad if you're too far to the left there and you don't stop the super slide. You like slide way past on the ice and you can't. It just takes forever to back it up if you don't stop it there. And you're aimed too far to the left. Coffee seems really bad, honestly. I don't know. I don't. I'm probably a little too straight edge. A little too opposed to substances by default. But people say a lot of things. What is this? People say a lot of things about coffee that give me pause. I do enjoy coffee ice cream though, but not anymore because I had to give up sugar because I'm too straight edge. I mean, sugar is also just normal candy. It's also just everyone's candy. It's kind of just what candy is. Did I give up fruit temporarily? I gave up fruit temporarily. It's very hard. it's too hard. But I think the worst is over. I think I'm on day 6. Day 6 with no sugar. Basically no carbs. Basically nothing good. Basically nothing that tastes good. You've done it accidentally before? Dude, that would be so impossible for me to give up sugar accidentally. I was eating probably... I was just... pretty much my whole diet was sugar before. Oh my god. After the amount of prescribed days are over, so currently the idea is to eat a diet that minimally feeds the, is it bad if I tell the exact problems that I have? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what this says about me that I have these problems, but basically this diet is to starve the Klebsiella and the Candida of their normal, what lets them reproduce and stuff, what lets them live and reproduce. And then there's going to be a phase of eating stuff that specifically kills them. In addition to still not eating anything good. And then there's gonna be a phase where I can start eating some good things. Of like... a phase of like rebuilding. Eating stuff that's good, prebiotic, probiotic, etc. The build back better phase. I messed up. Whatever. Star Wars fan, huge Star Wars fan. I'm glad you understood the reference. But yeah, my expectation and what my expectation, which was backed up by research, is that things would be worst on days like 4 and 5. And we're now on day 6. So surely it just gets better from here, and I'm not going to be feeling the way I felt yesterday at GDQ, or when I have to drive to GDQ, even. I think, my assumption is that I have some kind of, wow. My assumption is that I am somehow predisposed to getting this kind of problem, but also if I just eat relatively healthy, which I should be able to do after this process is over, it shouldn't really get like this again, at least. But yeah, I should be able to eat whatever, like, you know, I can eat unhealthy shit like every once in a while, as long as I don't let it become my entire diet, which is basically what I did before, which got me into this situation in the first place. Am I okay? I'm thriving, man. I'm suffering, but I'm suffering for a cause. This is I'm on my holy mission, okay? Trust. Did you listen to that album, by the way, Samp? Did I eat too many of those cookies with the icing? I definitely have done that before. Yeah, yeah. Among other things, I did that, yeah. Is this hundo my guy? This would be a pretty amazing hundo time. This is all masks. Dude, believe it or not, my almost all sugar diet was not even like the only terrible diet that I've done before. For years I ate like basically what you just described, like Subway and Chick-fil-A. I guess there was also like Chipotle. Was there anything else? Mostly Subway and Chick-fil-A. And there were other things. There were other eras. Look at me now, all big and strong. Yeah. That was in high school. But yeah, you guys aren't ready for how much my gameplay is going to level up after I finally fix this shit that I've been dealing with my entire life. Getting chicken at Subway is a throw. I mean, I know when people get chicken at Subway, it's usually coated in some kind of sauce. I forget what it is. But still. Any bomb drops? bomb drops. Does Subway have anything good? Yeah, the cookies. No, I mean, Subway is... It's far from the worst. Very far from the worst fast food choice. Very, very far from the worst. Any bomb drops? Any bomb drops? No bomb drops. Cool. That was a close one. I was not sure if that was gonna work with that angle. Gotta go kind of fast if I want to skip the transformation here. That was kind of fast. Is this a good run, by the way? This might just be a good run. I think chat was locked in. Dang, that's crazy. This is actually crazy for the amount of buffering I've been doing. The buffering in the grotto and in Woodfall Temple. And like I did a super slow, like a bomb hover when I was supposed to do a chew hover in Shrine to save a chew for the Woodfall baby strat because of GDQ stuff. Like this, that might have been a rainbow if not for GDQ prep strats. Of course, I also might have failed one of the things that I did safety strats for, if not for GDQ prep strats. But that doesn't sound like me, right, guys? I wouldn't fail something. $9 drinks? What are you talking about? $9 for a drink at Taco Bell? Is this... I don't understand. Oh, McDonald's? Still, though? Still the same question, which is why? How? I don't remember that one, Billy. I was way too scared of Courage when I was a kid. That show was terrifying. But, when I was a little older, I watched some episodes and thought it was fire. Where's the last go? Well, this is unfortunate. That guy's not behaving either on the left there. I don't know what to do. Just hoping the last two gather up. Okay, could have been worse. Not good RNG, but not terrible either. Maybe. Yeah, it might be. That sounds right. It's just a complete crapshoot, man. Like there's nothing you can really do. I mean, there are things that you can do to make bad RNG not quite as bad if you know, are smart to mitigate the harm of RNG. But the best RNG scenario, there's like nothing you can do. It's just no skill required. Just walk around and do the thing. Dude, little bites are like actual crack cocaine for children. Nothing should be allowed to be that good. Yeah, the little muffin bites, they also have brownies. It's fucked up. I'm telling you, it's fucked up how good they are. I haven't had them in probably 15 years. And the second you mention them, I desperately want them in my mouth right now. Holy shit. They're so good. It's evil how good they are. There's something seriously wrong. Break my streak? What do you mean my streak? My semen retention streak? Dino Nuggies? Dino Nuggies or whatever, dude. Dino Nuggies or whatever. I mean, first of all, they don't even really look like dinosaurs, right? They're just kind of wonky. They look more like Pangea than dinosaurs. They just kind of look like a blob. Like a weird shaped blob. Yeah, I need all my aura and energy for GDQ. Nice rainbow. The smiley face potatoes are very soulful. But like, do they actually taste good? I seem to remember that they don't actually taste very good. Also, what were those? Were those just... I feel like I only had them in very weird settings where I didn't know where they came from. Or can you just... I guess you can just buy those. just like Dino Nuggets. Curly fries. Okay, I know where potatoes come from, man. But they're not usually happy like that. Also, what happens to the frowning ones? Do they murder them? Is this what's happening in Pope Squidward's chat when everybody smiles? I forgot we're losing time here because I have to get a bomb drop. Well, by losing time I mean losing 7 of the 17 seconds that we can potentially save. Curly fry? Are there curly fries that that like you get at the like frozen at the grocery store or whatever? Curly fries were always an Arby's exclusive for me. Oh, I see. Did I turn straight there? I'm sus. No. No. Thank God, man. I was not sure if that would make it. Scary. That was also scary. Okay. Curly fries are better than waffle fries. I feel like when... Bro. I feel like when you make a claim like that, you're inviting dishonest discussion, right? Because people have so few examples of each of those in their head that the argument that's actually happening in their head is Chick-fil-A fries versus Arby's fries. They're not thinking about the theory, you know? They're not thinking at the concept, the platonic level. They're not thinking about the platonic ideal of curly fries. Oh god. Waffle fries has more potato, but does it have more potato per serving? You know, when they pack them into that container, are you actually getting more potato? I think there's a complex physics simulation that would have to be developed to solve this, to answer this question. A spiralized potato. I feel like we've talked about that here before. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna happen, dude. But I don't remember what it means. Honestly, I might be a straight... I might be a straight fries enjoyer. More than anything else, sorry. Sorry, experimental fries shape fans. Okay. Sure. Bye, Misa. How thin? Oh, is that a question for me? I think... peak is fairly thick. I think the best possible fry is fairly thick. However, if you don't know how good they're gonna be, you should probably go thin. Thin is the safer bet. Thick is more likely to be the most boring fry you've ever had. Rare W food take. What's my worst food take? I don't even remember what I've said about food. I feel like I don't say anything. I gotta remember to make save states in here now that we have learned how to make save states inside an Ikana. I didn't. I don't think I quite. I don't think I quite said that. You took it wrong, man. JoJo's, the fat potato wedges from gas stations. They're just there doing their job, man. You don't have to insult them. No way, what? I don't understand why that didn't work. Still saving time though, I think. I can't remember what exactly is. My exact wording about the the sexual. It's just yeah. I won't. To be honest, I don't really remember what I was trying to say. I probably didn't phrase it perfectly. But I was definitely right. No, I know it wasn't that long ago. It's just, I think it's... It's just something that people can get so much pleasure out of, and it can become such a, force in their lives that, like, they get, like, a weird addiction to it, and, like... The sex thing is honestly, like, secondary to, like, just the weird addiction. But it's like, they're always... seeking out more weird stuff to eat. Like fried ostriches and dogs and stuff. I don't know why I thought I should split there. Maybe I should split there. Oh, interesting. These are the, that's like bread. Looks like bread. Is that the thing from gas stations? That might be late. I think that might have been late. Fuck me, dude. Dude, it was so good. Run sucks now. I did know that. But do you know how it's pronounced? Ouch. That's just so brutal for like one fail. just... It's pronounced Arkansans. I'm so bad at turning there. Michiganders, yeah, it's like a... What's that, like a goose or something? Swan, maybe? Is a gander a male swan? See ya, Delta. Beautiful. This again. That guy's going way to the right, man. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Okay. No! Okay. I should have caught the water. Should have caught the water before I did the equip. I don't know why I didn't do that. But I think this is pretty well and truly fucked. In all fairness, I was standing about 1/4 of an inch too far to the right. But I don't think it would have... Oh, this time I was standing way too far to the right. I don't know. I'm not used to coming from that side. But I don't think it would have made a difference, just based on how far he went. It seemed kind of doomed. Ooh. Okay, I've made about one mistake this run, so that's pretty cool that I'm nearly a minute behind. Sus. Oh, a gander's a male goose. I think a cob is a male swan, maybe? Or maybe that's a female goose or something. I don't know. Dude, I gotta take this off, but I don't have time. I don't have a hand. I guess I'm skinny enough now that I can just shake my way out of this sweatshirt. That was not the case 2 weeks ago. Shout out Cancer Diet. I don't know what I did differently than usual there, but okay. Swerving. That looked weird. Did I press forward a frame early or something? Or earlier than usual? Nope. Shouldn't actually lose time to that though. See, I can do that last hallway fast if I want to. Yeah, man, this is really unfortunate. That's like, it's like just a 1 minute RNG time loss. Can't really reasonably record with that. Chat was so locked in, too. Truly tragic. To waste such a good attempt on the part of chat. Tragic. I'm allergic to bad RNG, bro. This is just horse shit. Just actual horse shit. I would be ahead significantly right now. Weird movement. Okay, weird movement again. I think I... So I've thought about it before, because last time... You know, last time I... Nope. Last time I had one of these curses, right? It was the goat curse. And when I looked into the code and everything, I figured out that it's because of where I stand. It makes the odds a lot higher. But like... It's pretty hard to imagine... what there would be for this, other than just stand in the right place and face the right direction, which I do. Nice. Howdy, Jai. Thanks for the good luck. And a happy 4th, even though I know you're European. Why did I say it's so weird? European. But yeah, like, I guess I could target before I could change the camera. Other than that, what do you want me to do? Alright, what if I just have a 1-cycle blue twin mold? What if I invent a 1-cycle blue to save the run? Not sure if this works, but I'm going for it. I just hate buffering that trick. It's like, it feels dumb to do that. But it's the right choice for GDQ, I guess. Oh, I hit it in the eye and that stuns it? I didn't even realize that. Okay, good split. Other than the having to buffer part. This is really obnoxious. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. Is he? Oh, I thought he was coming right at me. Okay. I don't know how I could have gotten a 1 cycle or, you know, normal blue cycle there with that RNG. So this is just the worst RNG run of all time. I guess when you get an extra blue cycle, but then it lets you do the 1 cycle red, it's not that bad. Because I got that shot in on red during the blue cycle. So this is still bad, but it's not atrocious, I guess. My time estimate that I gave them is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Which feels pretty safe. A lot of really bad things would have to happen to make me take longer than that. Or one really, 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 really bad thing. Such as a VC crash. Excuse me, Misa? My hair is not white. I don't know if I'm beating these allegations, Gerg. Thank you for the good luck. This is 3, I believe. Four. Five. Six. I did hags in elementary school. But not middle school, I guess. I think everyone was too cool for hags in middle school. Please roll. Please. No, that's what you realize. That's what you realize by the time you get back to high school. It's just like Pokemon. Everyone loved Pokemon in elementary school. In middle school, no one dared mention Pokemon. In high school, everyone gets back into Pokemon again. I'm so ready for GDQ. I'm going to get the audience to count for me. I believe. I had to think about what that equipment was supposed to be. Please work. Chill RNG so far. Not good enough. I think we go for that. Quick roll is impossible. Nice magic. Nice second try ISG. Wrong buttons. Yes, dude! Godlike cycle. Might have to back up here though. Yeah. Gotta back up here. Unfortunate. I think PB is officially dead. Dead for real. After that. That was the XL ball. Giant ball. Might have been too much of a turn there. Just kidding. Don't go in the hole, please. Oh, wait. I have brain damage, man. What am I... I'm gonna go and get hit by this guy again. Thank you. I didn't want to have to think about what to do about that. Oh, wait, I didn't need that. That is a third framer. Does that even work? Okay. What was the slop gameplay? If the audience doesn't know how to count, then everyone should thank me for exposing the GDQ audience at the expense of my own run. Is this gonna work? I think this works. But I'm happy to reset if it doesn't. Ooh. surprised that worked. Wrong button, but okay. Not sure if this is close enough. Let's see. Yeah, that wasn't quite close enough. It was just barely not close enough to skip that extra pause. Why is it so impossible to do that fast? He's really been trolling me recently. It's crazy. How many tries was the lullaby skip? Like, I don't know, it was several extra cycles. I don't think this can possibly be anything. How was I not in range? What? I just talked to you. Excuse me. Whoops. I always want to be able to estimate what the blast mask time is while I'm sitting right here just waiting for these cutscenes. But there's too many factors with the whatever the clock is at right now and whether I have time to do Great Fairy Mask or not. This run would be pretty good though. With average RNG, this would be pretty fucking good. Nice. Average RNG, this would be probably nearly a minute ahead. Twin Molt was bad RNG, Lullaby Skip was pretty bad RNG. Lemons was pretty bad RNG. And then I lost a minute to this stupid bug troll on top of all of that. I think this would be like a minute ahead, actually. Really, the only significant mistake in the run was the Goron Princess, or the Deku Princess cutscene skip. Which costs 30 seconds. Kinda wild. Thanks, Misa. Nice grind on the railing. We go in Sonic Adventure 2 mode. Still have to wait a lot, goddamn. Oh, is this actually a rainbow still, though? Might be a small rainbow, despite the lullaby skip and other little things. Cool. Thank you for your attentive viewing, Air. Much appreciated. Bomber Kid push. Huge success on the Bomber Kid push. Was that a 1.2 second rainbow, even with an extra buffer on the time stop? That's interesting. I know my movement in West Clocktown was better than usual, and like, yeah, everything was pretty smooth there. And my movement in South Clocktown, I changed it to be a bit better. A lot of rainbows this run. That's cool. Good warm-up. Remember that time when I lost like over 1.5 minutes to RNG this run? How much did I really lose to RNG? Let's say the bugs was a minute. Twin mold was about 15 seconds, I think. I think lemons was 20 seconds or something. How much did I save on lemons? Oh no, it wasn't quite that bad. Let's say lemons was about 15 seconds. Okay, so 1.5 minutes, and then lullaby skip I lost like a few cycles, which is another 15 seconds. Let's say I lost, let's be charitable to the game and say I only lost 1 minute and 40 seconds to RNG this run. That is still a very easy 2:10 pace right now, dog. Well, there was a little, it was probably a little bit more than that, honestly. Honestly, it probably adds up to like 2 minutes in total. But theoretically, there are some little things that I could have done a bit better to save a cycle or two. Interesting potatoes. Yeah, this is definitely the, I think this is definitely the highest skill Majora's Mask run in the history of the game. Like, least time lost to execution in the history of the game. I mean, you know, if you run the babiest route of all time, I don't really care about that, but you know what I'm saying. Sword. Okay, I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, I did lose a few seconds in Spider House to things other than the bugs. Yeah. I think it's very safe to say a minute and a half plus, though. Just straight up unavoidable bullshit RNG. Dude, if I were on 210 pace right now, I would definitely be locking it in with a safe Goron trial. Not gonna lie, fam. I would not be doing that stupid jump. It's okay. I'm consistent enough to get these kinds of paces like every run now, so I'm not concerned about 211. You know, it's gonna happen soon. No, I'm counting on the kids to add more garbage RNG to this shit. And Majora. I'm counting on the kids and Majora to get this over 2 minutes of RNG time loss. That's a little awkward. Remember when I died to that bomb? Oh. Why did he not slash me, man? I had a brain fart. Like I should have been able to adapt to that and do the right thing, but like I've never seen him do that once. I've never seen that once in my life. Can we count that as RNG time loss? Because what the fuck? I think I must have been too far left or something. There must have been a reason though. Why don't I try to adapt? That's a great idea. That's a great idea, man. I didn't think fast enough about what I had to do in that scenario. I think I should always roll around the right side of that gossip stone. To be in position, to be in a better position for this fight. Please. Video game. Yo, Jess, I heard you're coming for my any percent NMG world record. Sure. This is okay, right? I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. I gotta look at that for sure. Crazy how there are new things to learn. I mean, I guess this is a good run to learn something new on. Even though I wanted to finish it and be able to say that this would have been a 210 if not for the RNG. Although, for all I know, that is RNG, but it's definitely, you know, if I had been ready for that, I wouldn't have lost time. Or lost much time. Nope. Why did I do that? Experimental equips. Top 5 would still be cool though, Jess. Would like to see it. You can get top 5 with some pretty easy for you strats, I think. think we target here. Yep. It's always so awkward trying to move far enough away there while still keeping him targeted. I don't quite know what to do. I think I do know what to do actually. I just have to sidewalk. But it's awkward. It's finding a good angle to sidewalk sometimes. Alright, that sounds good, Jess. Yeah, this run lost 2 minutes to RNG, so fuck this game. Okay. We go again. Yeah, we got some serious golds. We did get some serious golds. I mean, they weren't that big, but they were... Like, all my golds are pretty difficult to beat at this point. Even Exit Clock Town, which can obviously be improved by a lot, like, it's not easy to gold that. Thanks for the GGs though, everybody. Alright. See you later, Air. Have a nice bidge. Good night. Thanks again for the gift. Look, we just do it again, but luckier. We just do it again, but luckier, that's all. There really were like 2 mistakes in that run. There were little things, you know, there were a couple things on Alien Split. I like accidentally got the heart in Snowhead, which lost like 2 seconds. But like, in terms of significant time loss, there was a single 30-second time loss, and then there was a single 1-minute time loss, and then there were 2 minutes of RNG, and that's how you don't PB. That's all it takes. It is definitely harder to PB with the GDQ safety strats, though. I'm tempted to not do them, but I need to make sure I'm comfy with them. In reality, I should be buffering even more, because I'm probably going to buffer like the mega side hops at GDQ. I don't know, if everything else is going well, if I don't feel too nervous, I'll unbuffer the mega side hops, I think. Do I look like my eyes are closed? Kind of feels like my eyes are closed right now. I actually slept well last night though. I think that was the right frame for the A press, but I released up early. Very stupid. I want to cry now. I really want to cry now. Maybe I should practice my GQ commentary. That is fucked up, Samp. Why'd they have to add a day-night cycle anyway? It's also fucked up how you haven't listened to that album I sent you yet. Oh, when's the drive again? Oh, okay, word. What? This is just awful. I've already made more mistakes this run than last run. When am I gonna play the Watcher? Probably never, to be honest with you, bro. Probably never. I got too many I got too many things to play. I got way too many other games to play that are better. And it just hurts my soul to give them any more attention or money than I already have. I played some Guange yesterday though, that was fire. Yeah, you can talk to me about it whenever. I really don't think I'm ever gonna play it. Don't really have any interest. That's not true. It's not that I have zero interest, it's that I just have much more interest in too many other things. Thank you, Corey77. Oh yeah, I was gonna watch this clip. What am I doing? Did I just walk farther right than normal after the first punch or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to just compare that to other attempts I've done because I can't even tell. Yo, monkey. Glorp sleep. I'm kind of glorp sleeping through this run. Thank you, Micaiah. A little unfortunate. A little unfortunate. These are GDQ strats. Okay. I mean, hard to imagine how this could be worse right now. These are GDQ strats except for when I invert and uninvert in Song of Double Time and stuff. Or I guess not Song of Double Time, just when I invert and uninvert for aliens. And for end of cycle too. I'm doing a lot of buffering for Dodongo Grotto and for Woodfall. And I've changed Woodfall boss key skip strats. And I'm buffering the thing in Stone Tower. How can I not? How is it just impossible to get one frame there? Yeah, the recoil and inverted Stone Tower. But yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, there are some extra things that I might do if I get super nervous. If I get more nervous than I'm expecting, I might have to like buffer the mega side hops as well, which I'm not doing right now for Woodfall Bosky skip. Or might have to just give up on the A slide early and go do the other strat. Climb the wall and jump around. Appreciate the excitement, brother. I wish you were there to run Jostad as a bonus. That actually would have been so hype. What if I just, you know how sometimes people just get away with doing extra stuff at the end? They're just like, oh, I'm gonna show this one other thing really quick. That was completely unplanned and like somehow they just let them do that. What if I just did a Jostad run? Nice movement. I would just embarrass myself though. I'm not the Jostad goat anymore, far from it. Am I third or fourth? I can't even remember. I think I'm third. I'm washed as hell at Jostad. No, the return's gonna happen soon. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Really don't like this angle. Poo poo doo doo. This is an awful run. I'm just gonna ride this out, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That's unfortunate. Okay. 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 Oh. Okay. I think I'm supposed to turn the stream off right now. This is pretty rough. Howdy, Gigo. It's amazing how I can have the best run of my life. The best run that anyone has ever done in Majora's Mask in any category. And then just turn around and have this run right after. It's like, how does that even happen? Yeah, that is a quote that I've heard before. Something like that. I feel like I'm gonna be late. But that'll give me an excuse to turn the stream off. Yeah, this route's really cool. The big part of why I like this category. I like that it has this. I like that it has the Dongo Grotto. I like that it has the A-Slide in the Milk Road. You know, it's got a bunch of stuff that I like that it has the Goron Lullaby Skip. Really nice amount of stuff that's not in any other category, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, but that's not as unique as what we had in the route originally, which is the time stop princess cutscene skip, which if you do the thing unbuffered, you actually want to do completely different inputs to most unbuffered time stops. Because you want to keep ISG. So that was interesting. No. I made the I made a faster Goron princess clip setup than what existed before. Might still be possible to make something faster, but I don't know. I didn't really try that hard. But yeah, especially if you do unbuffered clip into the princess room, it's a lot faster. But I think even buffered it's faster. I mean, most people are going to buffer the time stop anyway for the other strat. Use slash extension from the load zone? So slash extension is that thing where you like break tingle balloons from the ground and stuff, right? Or with your sword from the ground. I forget how it works. I mean, you want to turn Goron there anyway. So like, it would surprise me if the Goron clip is not optimal somehow. It just seems like a faster setup is probably possible. Rubik's, thank you for the good luck. Gonna be hard to not be late. No, I don't get a heart container. Why would I get a heart container? I haven't died to Majora yet. Well, I died to Knuckle last run. Yeah. Yeah, saving my first Majora death for GDQ. That'd be hype. It's not like, you know... It wouldn't be... it wouldn't surprise me too much to see someone die to just pure RNG on Majora as Fierce Deity. But that would definitely be very rare. And there's not really anything... I guess I really wouldn't be surprised to see someone kind of like get weird RNG, struggle to react properly, and die because of that. Even if it's not like literally dying to RNG. Hate that I'm about to make it to aliens and have to continue this shit. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Weird movement. Didn't see a bomb in there. bomb drops. Wow. Wow. What? Okay. I'm gonna go for it so that I kill the run. Because I'm pretty sure this is dead. Pretty sure they're too close by a tiny bit for me to save this realistically. I have hit these before, which is why I'm... No way. I don't know if I have hit this quite this late before. That was too far. I shouldn't have gone that far. Ooh, that guy right there. What the... Damn, that guy was fucking in the walls. Okay. That was like 334, I'm pretty sure. But I did roll a little too far, and I haven't practiced in a bit. Definitely would not have gone for that at GDQ. Also would not have gone for this in-game time in the first place at GDQ. Okay, I'm gonna be done for today. I am feeling not amazing. We got one good attempt. We got one very good attempt in. Let's go to... Let's go to here. See you guys tomorrow for the last stream before GDQ. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.